Hey gamers, today we're diving into a concerning issue that some PS5 users have encountered: the infamous blue light of death. If you've ever experienced your PS5 turning on with a solid blue light, only to shut down unexpectedly, let's explore this issue and discuss possible causes and solutions. So, what exactly is the blue light of death? It's when your PS5 powers up, power indicator shows a blinking blue light, the console abruptly shuts down. Carefully disassemble your PS5. To begin, lift the corner that has the PS logo and gently slide downward to detach it. Flip it over, lift the same corner, and gently slide downward to detach it. Since this PS is already sealed, this seal will have to be removed. Remove the screws carefully. To remove it, simply pull it straight up and unscrew the remaining screws. This is the drive connection strip. Press down on its lock, then pull it out. Let's check it again. The fan also comes to a stop. Now we have to take out the motherboard. To complete the task, unscrew the remaining screws located on the back side. Furthermore, it is necessary to remove all screws that are securing the metal plate. The APU clamp needs to be unscrewed as well. Press down on its lock, then pull it out. Gently lift the motherboard with the heat sink upwards from the bottom cover. This one is its power supply unit. We can now detach the motherboard from the heatsink assembly. We now need to thoroughly examine the motherboard. Here I have attached its power strip and strip of LED lights to it. These will help test the motherboard. As the PS's 12-volt power is always active, we can use a PS3 power supply instead. I put a 1 kilo ohm resistor in it to maintain its 12 volts. Before inserting the power terminals, I will ensure that their polarity is correct. Yes, the PS3 PSU is working too. I need to verify all the power rails and their corresponding components. So, let's start. I don't remember much about this motherboard, so I will check the input switching signals on the inductors. Would you like to observe it with me? There is no voltage output. Currently, 12 volts are flowing through the drain pins of the FET. The PWM switching signal is functioning correctly on this inductor. This one is working as well. Fine. Fine. There is a 1 volt output. Positive 12 volts. 2 volts. Always present. I suggest you continue learning with me. Let's improve your knowledge and skills together. At this point, it's like 12 volts here. All of them are 12 volts. So viewers, as you can see, I have cleaned this liquid metal thermal paste because I still have not found any short components that have malfunctions. So I decided to clean its APU because the liquid metal thermal paste can cause a short circuit. So I cleaned the APU and recap it. After conducting a detailed investigation, I can confirm that there are no issues with any of the components on this motherboard. So I finally got it. I had to have its APU cleaned. Using liquid metal thermal paste on gaming consoles like the PS5 can indeed pose a risk, especially if not applied with extreme care. The electrical conductivity of liquid metal paste can lead to short circuits if it spreads beyond the APU and comes into contact with other sensitive components, like the tiny capacitors mounted on the APU or nearby. PS5, like many gaming consoles, uses liquid metal thermal paste for efficient heat dissipation. However, in some cases, this can lead to unintended consequences, especially when it comes into contact with tiny capacitors surrounding the APU. If you've been experiencing the dreaded blue light blinking and random shutoffs, it might be a result of the liquid metal thermal paste spreading to the tiny capacitors on the APU. In our case, we found that the liquid metal thermal paste had spread to the tiny capacitors. Using isopropyl alcohol and a lint-free cloth, delicately clean the APU and the tiny capacitors, ensuring that all traces of the liquid metal thermal paste are removed, and it should shine like a new penny. Apply a small amount of the replacement thermal paste to the cleaned APU. This can cause short circuits and disrupt the normal functioning of your console. A small pea-sized dot in the center is generally sufficient. I just use a cotton bud underneath this cigarette foil. I placed a small amount of cotton underneath this paper, and I used this cigarette foil. From this side, I am using it, and it is working fine. So, you can also use this paper to spread this liquid metal thermal paste. We need to fill every spot on this plate. Now, I need to connect this APU with this heatsink and tighten it. Carefully reattach the heatsink to the APU, making sure it sits properly and securely. Tighten the screws or clip firmly, but don't over-tighten them. Fine. Inserting the power on-off strip to attach it. Attach the LED panel strip as well. LEDs are here on this panel. Please make sure to firmly connect the power supply unit. We are now prepared to turn it on. I am going to switch it on. The system is functioning properly and is currently in operation. It seems that the system has rebooted on its own once more. The machine has rebooted and is now functioning properly. I've also connected the HDMI cable. The display of the device is visible on the screen. That shows that the issue is resolved. You might find that the blue light issues are a thing of the past. Reassemble your PS5. Once your PS5 is fully reassembled, you can plug it back in, turn it on, and enjoy your gaming experience without the previous blue light blinking issue. Thanks for tuning in, and we hope this detailed guide helps you revive your PS5. If you face the blue light problem, a meticulous cleaning process might just be the fix you need. Happy gaming!
I need this right now.